What if I told you James Bond was initially never actually meant to drive an Aston Martin? In 1953, when Ian Fleming, who my parents tell me is no relation of mine, penned the original Casino Royale, he actually chose to put 007 in a Bentley 4.5 litre blower, which would have looked like this. So for the first 3 novels, James Bond actually drove a Bentley. But this badge here will not appear in a James Bond novel until Goldfinger is released, in which Q offers the choice of an Aston Martin DB3 and a Jaguar 3.4. But Uncle Ian was a bit of a fan of what Aston Martin were up to, especially under the ownership of industrialist David Brown. Yes, the same David Brown that makes tractors. There seems to be a bit of a trend between tractor makers making sports cars. But it's David Brown that gave these cars the DB name. So when it came time to adapt Goldfinger for the silver screen, Sean Connery drove a very tricked out Aston Martin DB5. And for me, the DB5 that Sean Connery drove, as well as the DBS that Daniel Craig drove, are the 2 most iconic James Bond cars in my opinion. So let me know your favourite James Bond car in the comments, and also please don't follow Retro Garage if you don't like old school and classic car stories like this.